Once upon a time, in different parts of the world, a very sad and unfair thing was happening. This was the story of slavery, a time when some people were not treated as well as they should have been. A long time ago, in ancient times, there were big cities with mighty kings and pharaohs. Ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome were bustling places. But they had a dark secret. They used slaves to build things, work in fields, and do many hard jobs. Slaves were people who didn't have their freedom, and they were often captured in wars or born into slavery. Imagine a huge pyramid reaching up to the sky in Egypt. The pharaohs, who were like kings, wanted grand tombs. To build these tombs, they used thousands of workers, many of whom were slaves. These workers had to move massive stones under the hot sun and lived very hard lives. Slavery was not just in ancient times but also happened in other parts and times of history. Way over in America, during the 1600s to 1800s, there was a terrible time known as the Transatlantic Slave Trade. African people were taken from their homes on big ships and sent to America to work on farms and plantations. This journey across the ocean was called the Middle Passage, and it was extremely hard and dangerous. While all this was happening, not everyone thought slavery was right. Many brave people stood up against it. They were called abolitionists. One of the most famous was Harriet Tubman. She helped many enslaved people escape to freedom using a secret path known as the Underground Railroad. They traveled at night and often hid in safe houses during the day. In the early 1800s, in England, a man named Wilberforce also fought very hard against the slave trade. He believed that everyone should be free and worked tirelessly to change the law. Thanks to his efforts and many others, Great Britain abolished slavery in 1807. As time went on, more and more countries realized how awful slavery was and made it illegal. By the end of the 19th century, many parts of the world were free. Today, we know that slavery was wrong and very unfair. We learn about it so we can make sure that everyone in the future is treated equally and with respect. Remembering the story of slavery helps us understand the importance of freedom and kindness. So, let us be like the abolitionists, always standing up for what is right and helping others. And let us ensure we create a world where everyone is free to enjoy all the wonders of life.